so I'm gonna see if maybe we can turn the volume down on this a bit. Just so you guys maybe can hear me better this time, I'm hoping. But last time we left off, we were right here. We just found out what happened to Calvin. He went flying off the edge there. We rode him down over here near Molly and Barbara, and we're gonna go ahead and keep exploring these rooms. Really hope you guys can hear me better this time. I know last time I don't know what happened.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
May have just been the way the audio was working. I don't know. Dang. Okay.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Well, that is so cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, I mean, yeah. What the? Has that been sitting here since the 60s?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
I apologize if you hear a bunch of background noise, music, and such. I can't really control much of everything that happens. See if I can take care of it for us, though. Give me just a moment. Hopefully that's better. Sorry about that. Alright. Go ahead, and it doesn't look like there's much of anything in here. But aren't we supposed to find something to mark down for Barbara? Oh, wait.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Wait, Barbara died too?
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The hell is that?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, my bad. This is really cool. I like... Excuse you. I like the comic book setup they got. This is really cool looking.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, and he's gone.
The
Oh.
bookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Wow.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Wow. Okay then. That was... This is really sad, guys. This whole family is just... That is so cool. It's just dying, left and right.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Huh. Makes sense, yeah. If it had an ear inside it at one point, that would have been your aunt's?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Well, understandable, right? She is, like, famous. What was in here? Gregory's room?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Ah, so they want me to go play with the music box. Where would the music box be? Probably down by the basement, huh? over where they showed it. Let's go check it out. What was that? This is so friggin' cool, you guys.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Well, think we can handle it now. A dragon? Oh, wow.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What the heck? I can't see a dang thing right now. Just a moment, ladies and gents.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara, and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter
Wow.
died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wow.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh, what the heck? Sorry. I don't know what just happened there.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Right? That's pretty weird.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
You can see
Trying to
that
bury something that's still alive.
is that where he dumped all of his garbage? Yeah, must have came down here and dumped his garbage. Held some food and stuff.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Wow.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Did I
Though,
mess
to
up?
be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I think Walter was supposed
I
to be
think
the
the
last one.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. That is kind of a lot creepy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I thought you were 17 years old. I cannot see anything, people.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Huh.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Look at that kid over there with a mohawk.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. Joining the war. War photographer, probably. It'd be really helpful if they gave us some kind of flashlight. Make it so much easier. Oh. U.S. Marine.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Where are you? Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
This is so pretty.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Who says I'm wasting the film? I don't know what I'm supposed to take a picture of that's gonna get this to continue.
Let's see. Maybe. Or was it? It could have been.
You just take a picture of everything? Am I missing something, or?
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive... Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my god.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. Well, once again, I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will try to record part 3 sooner. And, yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. And have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.